Alrighty then, today is a special video because with us today we have Pierce the Gaming Whippet. I know it's an extraordinary day because we have a dog in our arms. So if I seem a little bit not as flashy as I normally am, because if you don't know, I like to do this when I build. I probably won't be doing that because I have a dog in my arms. It's very cute. Okay, so since I'm doing a more long form review today, or for the next couple of days, I honestly don't know how long the editing is going to take. So I'm probably going to turn this into more of a review channel as we go, maybe with some gaming content dispersed. But there's way too much gaming content, specifically the two games I play the most right now, Fortnite and Minecraft. Fortnite being Save the World, but then again, there's still an overabundance of that content, so I'm trying to move away from that and move into more reviewing content. So that's your general synopsis for so far as channel news, and since I know channel updates suck because I watch too many of them, we're just going to be here with Pierce the Gaming Whippet, and we are going to figure out some Easter eggs, I suppose, in my world here. Easter egg number 1. In the beginning, this was supposed to be a Hobbit map. Like Hobbit as in like the Hobbit as in Lord of the Rings. And you might see that in a couple of things that we do here. So we're going to just fly over to the main town. Again, that is an offshoot. I don't think any of this was here last time I did my map showcase. Like this whole like carved out area, like from there all the way over there. I also don't think that was there. Oh, my dog is being very cute. But okay, so we're gonna fly down. So this originally started out as a Lord of the Rings style world, and you probably could have seen that because fences, the party area here, the way hobbit holes exist, and that I don't think that would be a direct tell that it's Lord of the Rings, but there is it's an end design similar to that of the prancing pony from Lord of the Rings, and another area over here. So this is like the last area I did when I was actually trying to like replicate Lord of the Rings. Now it's just like a fantasy build that I do off and on. You know? But this was supposed to be the Great Havens, but then I gave up on that idea, and I just started putting golems everywhere, and now it's not the Great Havens. Moving onward, we're gonna go to like actual Easter eggs. So some of the Easter eggs include most of these doors have nothing behind them, and when people ask what's behind those doors, I'm like, nothing, and they're like, aw, dang. But behind here, usually nothing. Behind some doors, there is something. So this is like a red themed hobbit hole, and they're all themed after different colors. But one thing that many people don't know is there is a house. There's a couple of houses, I think, maybe 2, that actually have interiors that you can't even see. So this is one. So this has an interior. And many people get confused when they see this. They're like, what the? Once again, I didn't want to have this open because it was too small. And so I just kind of knocked out the stair, which I added back. But now, and I just put a window here, so it's like a small little detail. There's one more that's even more useless. That serves as a detail, but this is literally nothing. It is just a room with a bed in it. And yeah, I guess I was bored. But I rediscovered that, which is, I mean, after you've worked on a project for a year, you tend to rediscover things. One of those was that Easter egg. There are a couple more Easter eggs. So let's go over here. So fly over here, and you notice, what the? Why is there a hole there? No one's really noticed that when they've been touring the world, but until I showed them. But there is something under here. I guess I'm gonna do something with that. I really don't know. Every time I think about adding a new area to the world, I always think of, would it be good to put under there? And usually no. So there you go. Here's another Easter egg having to do with useless things that are just cool. So you press that button, which is kind of hidden. That's why I put it there. And you go up here, you go down here, and then boom, there is my first armor stand swapper design. Which, funny enough, swaps armor stands. Like, my gosh. It's amazing. But it really is kind of pointless, so... And it took quite a while to build, because if you didn't know, these 2x2 piston doors probably could have optimized it way better, but on Java and console, super easy, super duper easy, thanks to quasi connectivity and the way the redstone interacts with blocks. But in this one, you have to make this abomination, and you can't even use T-flip like piston T-flip flops. You have to use these, and they're really ugly. I honestly prefer them because they're quieter, but not many people do. And you gotta do all this under here, whereas on Java, it's just like you put stuff up here and then you put stuff down there. It's easy. But you know, that's one of the first hoops I had to jump through when I was porting maps to Bedrock, once I knew that that was going to be the main platform. So, yeah. Another Easter egg. So, at one point, I don't know if that was the case in the original video of me showing off this world, but this was snow. And I realized, the heck, this mountain is so low, as you can see. It's like 49 blocks up at the max. This thing is so low. Why is there snow at the top? And I wanted bigger mountains that would actually have snow on them for a good reason. So I scrapped that. The snow is gone, but it's not really gone. It's still there. In our hopes and dreams, yeah, it's still there. I just covered it up. And if you go under the map, because if you didn't know, you could go under the map. You just go under here. And then boom, you can just see the snow, and it's weird. People touring under the map are like, what the flip? Why is there snow under there? And I'm just like, it's a long story, you know? Okay, so there's more hidden stuff underneath the map, too. I wouldn't say these are an Easter egg, but this is something, when someone was touring the world, they wanted to fix something, air quotes, fix something. And so I made this, so whenever they tried to fix it, it would just be replaced. And it would say, stop that. Yeah, I'm such a funny human being. So great. Here's another one. You can't really show this off when touring the world, but there is I didn't have room for another room, but I had like a door, as you can see, that's pretty small. So I just made it teleport you. And when the commands are turned off, it's pretty fluid. So there you go. Here's some other... There's a couple more Easter eggs. One of those is... Let's see. Let's go down. So this really isn't an Easter egg, but it's more of a glitch. So this block right here is called tile.info _update.name. So I found this one day in my world, generating it. And for a while the world was unable to generate. I think that's something to do with the switch from straight up Bedrock to the new everyone is here Smash meme version of Bedrock. Better Together. When it switched from Better Together, there were a whole lot of bugs, I won't lie. And this was one of them. Tileinfo.update name. So my world was the world was unusable for the longest time. And then when I got it back, tile.info update name just infected everything like a virus. It was not fun. It was not fun at all. Tile.info _update.name. Bad. It's disease. Don't let it into your world. But after the glitch, they patched it out, so that's why there's clear borders now. And yeah, now I have an extra block. So if at any point I just need tileinfo.update name to spread like a virus in my world, I got it. So there you go, an extra block. One last Easter egg for you guys. Oh, so that's the glitch that we're going to talk about next. These are unloading chunks. And so you put things in here, and I don't know what's up with this. I really don't know. But you put stuff here, and it just disappears. And that makes a lot of weird stuff happen. So one of those was really close up to the world, but that was when the world was like on a border right there. So like I like to think of these mountains as like the OG area. So if you follow these mountains around, took out all the water. That's the OG area. And there was a weird missing chunk over here, and we just built random stuff on it because we were confused. So there you go, the complete-ish, I think, I don't know, I forget things, Easter egg guide to the whole world. There you go. Say bye, Pierce the Gaming Dog. Say bye. Say bye, I command you. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna, there, yeah, now you know he exists, because he hit the mic with his face. So now you know he exists, and this has been, person with the giant world who wants to show it off because he needs validation for the many hours that he spent making that said world, who is totally not me, signing off. Salutations. Salutations.